Shauna and Alan Roberts really like birds.
I think you're going to be pretty full. You've eaten about everything we put in front of you.
In fact, it's safe to say they're a little cuckoo for their feathered friends, but in a good way.
I've been infatuated with birds since I can remember. They're wonderful companions, and even though they're a lot of work, we enjoy the challenge of them. We have a total of 10 birds.
Annabelle, Babs, Niles, Mackie, Winnie, Casper, Butch, Moondance, Bentley, and Hawk.
6 are large cockatoos, 2 are hawkheads, and 2 are cockatiels. Yes, you're so pretty. Birds of a feather flock together.
And Shauna and Alan's home in Battleground, Washington is for the birds, literally.
Alan and I have built the ultimate bird nest.
Actually, it's more than a nest. It's a kitchen devoted entirely to Shauna and Alan's pet birds.
This is by far the largest room in the house.
And at 900 square feet, it's larger than their own kitchen.
When people find out we have 2 kitchens, there's usually not much of a comment, especially when they find out the other one's for the birds. When they see the length of the house, I think they understand the convenience of having the other kitchen.
It's a long trip for the kitchen out here to the bird kitchen.
Building a birdhouse as big as this meant going to great lengths and heights.
From start to finish, the construction of the bird room took 8 months. The contractor thought that it would be better to have flat ceilings and not cathedral for energy purposes. I told him no, we wanted a cathedral ceiling for the birds to fly. It gives them that height that they can go up and fly and circle around.
Shauna even chose specific lighting fixtures to enhance the bird's eye view.
The lights in the ceiling are full spectrum lights. They do work for their UV vision because birds see differently than we do. We put in the tile floors because it's easier on a hard surface to move the cages around.
But these aren't jailbirds. Shauna purposely created a natural environment indoors.
We wanted to paint the room with the blue sky and the green background to make it as natural feeling to the birds as we could. When we first came in the room, we couldn't even talk 2 feet apart because the echo was so bad. So right away I went out and bought plants and plants and plants. They work as room dividers and sound buffers all in one. The live plants are good for humidity and just the fresh oxygen.
Also adding humidity, a working fountain.
These species of birds come from rainforest, and so high humidity is just good for skin and feathers, and it's more natural to them.
But the kitchen's main purpose is to make the twice-daily task of feeding Shauna's flock easier.
The birds, they just need chopping and slicing and fresh food every day. Having a kitchen here in the bird room helps. The birds can watch me prepare the food and are usually more anxious to eat. They normally get a variety of grains and legumes. Today they're getting kale and cucumber, bok choy, broccoli, celery, carrots. They fill up 2 small fridges.
And the kitchen includes other design features that cater to the needs of Shauna's lovebirds.
We needed a hard surface countertop because of the bird's beak, and granite fit the bill. They could destroy countertops very easily with their beak pressures. The birds have a water filter. Just for health reasons, we feel they might be a little more sensitive to any problems in the water. This is a dishwasher just for the birds. We did get an integrated panel so they couldn't chew on the front of it because we did have one dishwasher that they chewed on a knob.
But chewing is allowed during playtime in the birds' very own jungle. Well, Jungle Gym.
This is the birds' play area when they're out of their cages. They come out and flap and scream and climb.
Babs, Casper, and the others can spread their wings outside too, thanks to a custom-built gazebo.
Even though they can get fresh air in the new bird room, they can't get the full spectrum lights from the sun. We have bars at the gazebo because they're sturdier. We also planted the various plants around here, the grasses, the eucalypt trees, to help screen them and make them feel more secure and safe.
Shauna and Alan feathered their nest both indoors and out with only the best, and say it's been well worth the cost and effort.
We went as big and as good as we could to provide the best we could, and it's worked out really well for them and us.
Up next on Pet Pads,
Here at our home, the theme is water and the rainforest habitat.
A house that's most definitely on the wild side.